What's up, everybody? So I'm going to do a doodle tutorial here. This is to teach you how to doodle. It's going to be very basic. As you can see, we have a nice full sheet of paper here. But this, got some of my old doodles. This isn't where, on the full sheet of paper, that's not normally where doodles are done. They're normally done over here on the margins. Doodles are real margin characters. So that's where we're going to be doing our doodles today. I've got my trusty water bottle stand here. So let's just go ahead and get started. And today we're going to be talking about expressions. So I'm going to be drawing two characters that are pretty much exactly the same. And then you'll see how adding freckles or eyes or a nose can really change the characters. So, all right, let's start with just like a regular set of eyes. Okay, so when you look at these eyes, what do you think? The first thing I think is like happy. Like this character is probably pretty happy. Yeah, so that's what I think right off the bat. Moving my light source up so it's a little better situated. And then we'll draw a second set of eyes down here. This might not be... Oh, we can just adjust the page. I forgot that these things move. And so here you have two happy sets of eyes, right? And so then we're just going to draw standard features. I mean, so far, this guy's looking a little pretty happy, a little silly. Let's say this is supposed to be a nose, by the way. Draw those on so it's a little more clear. Make kind of a weird nose. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm not a good artist by any stretch of the imagination. So... This isn't going to be very good. It looks like a dog bone, sort of. I do the dog bone nose. And then just start out with, just to really show how it develops, I'm just going to start off with a straight line for the mouth. And this will really, really show you how different things can go. Okay, so check this out. Right now we have two people of the exact same, pretty much exactly the same. I mean, you can't really get... without a photocopier, you can't really get more similar than this. They look the same. They both look like they're sort of sleeping peacefully and sort of like a happy rest. I mean, they're not happy, but they're more just... They're just resting and they're at peace. So now let's get to drawing. The first thing I want to try to draw is just to show the difference what one mole can make. There's our mole. You see, already you're seeing a difference. Before, this guy looked just like this guy. But now that he's got a mole, this line doesn't look so much like a line anymore. Now it looks a little bit like a smirk. Do you see that? How it's like, he's not really, I don't know, or like, maybe like he's disappointed. Like, because the mole sort of offsets the line, makes it look like it's going to look a little, I don't know. Maybe that's just my imagination. All right, so mole, no mole. Now, let's draw eyes. So this bottom set of eyes is just going to be straight on, normal eyes. A little small. Like I said, I'm not good at drawing. But yeah, just normal eyes. But this guy's eyes are going to be looking over here to the side. So, see... So now this guy appears like pleasantly interested in whatever's going on over there. So he's like looking over here, is like, hey, I wonder what's going on over there. And this guy's like, hello. Okay, so next we're going to draw. I actually have never drawn ears before. Actually, we're not going to do ears. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is the mouth. So up here, since this guy looks sort of pleasant, I want to sort of rock the boat by putting a mouth on him that goes like this. Now remember how he was just pleasantly looking over to the side? Now he's nervously looking over to the side. And then I'm going to draw this kind of mouth. This guy. And so this guy was pleasantly looking. This guy was looking like hello. But now instead of being creepy, he looks kind of like he's like he's trying to warn you about something, like, hey, hey. And that's why his eyes are so wide, and that's why his mouth is open. He's like, hey. But this guy looks like he's like, okay, so now let's give them teeth. I think that teeth is really valuable. I think that teeth is often forgotten in the art of the side doodle because they take a little more time and they're not that important. So this guy went sort of back to the same character as before, where he's like, So this guy went sort of back to the same character as before. Remember, he was like, hello, but then he was warning about something. But now he's back to being like, hey, want to see my teeth? And this guy up here, still super nervous. But now instead of being nervous about something that's over here, it looks like he's more like socially nervous. Like he's more like, yeah, I don't know. And like he's trying to answer a question, but he's not really sure of the answer. Okay, so now I'm going to give this guy a cleft chin. And we're going to give both of these characters eyebrows. So this guy is going to have these sort of squiggly eyebrows. And this guy is going to have these eyebrows. And so now you can really see the characteristics coming in. And just for good measure, let's add veins in this guy's eye. Okay, so as you can tell, this guy went from being, down here on the bottom, this guy went from being super weird to being, he went from being super, they both went from sleeping. This guy went from being super weird to like a hello weird to like a, hey, look out, something's coming, back with the teeth to being like, want to see my teeth? And then now with the eyebrows, it looks like he's really, really being electrocuted. And this guy went from being sleeping, and then with the eyes, he went to being pleasantly interested in something that's over here. And then with the mouth, he went to being really nervous about something that's over here. And then he went to being, with the teeth, then he went to being nervous about something that someone's asking him. And now with the eyebrows, now he's straight up stressed out. It looks like he's sitting at a table talking to someone on his left who's just really irritating him. He's just like, are you serious? Like, can you please stop that? Or he's like arguing about something. Okay, so now you have their expressions. The head, the drawing of the head is where this person goes from being an expression to being an actual character. You'll see exactly what I mean. See that? See that? How it stops going from being expression, starts being a character? Check this out. Wow. Wow. I am always surprised at, bam, how much drawing the shape of the head changes things. So I'm expecting that this guy is going to have hair just like this. Oh, wow. And now, see, look, with the drawing of the head and the drawing of the hair, it looks like he's kind of leaning back away from something. And you can sort of imagine what situation he's in. I mean, maybe like someone's trying to give him a kiss, and he's like, ooh, sorry, I don't know, sorry. And then this actually looks like a woman to me. I think it's because the eyebrows are so high and out, but this is actually sort of taking on a womanly. I draw all my drawings as a man because I'm a man and I think about men primarily. Like I don't know, I just not like I think about women. But yeah, so, and I mean, look at her hair. It doesn't look like she's so angry at someone who's on the side of her because of the way I drew her hair. Now it looks like she's having a really, really rough day, and she just got home and like she like somehow got drenched in water and it made her hair get all messed up. And so she comes home, and right when she gets home, her husband says something. I got it. I got it. Right when this is her husband, this is her. Right when they're even looking at opposite directions. Right when she gets home, her husband says something to her, something annoying, like, hey, you didn't happen to pick up food on the way home, right? And then she snaps on him, and then he backs off. He goes, whoa, hey, and she is just railing him. Yeah, so, all right, I hope that you like that, that Doodle instructions. And wow, this is just great. You could make a whole story out of that. So yeah, I hope that you like these Doodle instructions. Yeah, like I said, it's just like margins. I'm just trying to find a good way to wrap up the video. That was a weird part where I said that I think mostly about guys. What I meant by that was like, I'm a man, so I visualize male characters. I visualize male figures. Like when I'm drawing, I almost always draw my people with curly hair because I have curly hair. But so that's what I meant. But like, you know what I mean? Okay, so yeah. But yeah, so that's what happened. All right, cool. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope that you liked it. If you watched this to the end, draw a doodle yourself and put it somewhere.